Hello everyone. Today I will be asking Metatron to respond to one of our viewers' questions. And before I do, I would like to remind all of you, and especially our new subscribers, that if you have a question of a general nature that you would like to have answered on one of the videos, please send it to me on the comment section of the YouTube videos. Also, I would like to tell you at this time that if you would like to have a personal dialogue with Metatron, that is also possible, and we can do it in a private session on a donation basis. And I would ask that you simply contact me in the comment section of the YouTube videos, and I would be happy to do this for you. And now for today's question, I will begin with my alignment as usual. I am one with my glorious I Am Presence and Holy Christ Self, my personalities, Body Elemental, and New Spirit. All parts of my being are in balance, harmony, and alignment, and I am fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. Today's question is, I have a question for Metatron. It is about my country. You see, New Zealand is at the bottom of the southern hemisphere, and directly above New Zealand there is a hole in the ozone layer of the atmosphere. New Zealand and Australia both have high incidences of skin cancer due to this hole in the ozone. I adore the sun and love enjoying the light that streams forth. I thank Helios and Vesta for the beautiful rays that shine down upon us. I would love to hear Metatron's perspective on the ozone hole, the damage to the atmosphere, and the impact of the damage for us humans living in the southern hemisphere. I am now ready to receive today's message. Greetings, beloveds. I understand that this can be of great concern to you. The damage in the ozone layer and many of the other nefarious pollutions that exist in your atmosphere at this time. My first advice to you is to fear not. For although these types of damages can have a devastating effect on unawakened humans, those of you who are watching this video are not in that category. So you are not under the same influence as unawakened beings are. And this is very important for you to understand. For once you have given your life to God, then everything that happens to you is perfectly conditioned and individualized for you alone. The viewer states in her letter that she thanks Helios and Vesta and basically worships and adores the sun in a very positive fashion. When you are in a loving relationship with the sun, or with any of the elements, then you will receive back from the sun that which you give to it. And so you personally will never be affected by a skin cancer unless there is something in your individual karma and karmic situation that requires you to have such an experience. But normally that is not the case. And you must begin to withdraw yourself from perceiving yourself as a mere statistic. It is statistics that you reference when you talk about the many incidences of skin cancer in your country. So stop thinking of yourself in that fashion and think of yourself as an enlightened being whose every circumstance is decided by the divine part of your own being. I do wish you to know, however, that for the unawakened masses, there is an entire host of light beings that are purifying your atmosphere every night. They are working on the ozone layer. They are working on so many things that have to do with the mass of humanity. And if they were not doing this on a nightly basis, your planet would have already become uninhabitable. There are certain holes, as you call them, that are left visible to mankind so that they can become aware of what is happening to their planet, of how their actions affect the entire planet as a whole. The same is true of chemtrails and harp vibrations. So, although the light forces do everything that is permitted to them to do in order to purify and heal your planet, you as human incarnated on the planet also have your part that you must play in this. I hope this answers your question, beloved. And above all, continue loving the sun and giving thanks to the beings within the sun for their wonderful healing, love and light rays that they send to this planet daily. Remember, please, there is always a greater amount of positive light forces coming from the sun than there are negative at any time. And I would even say that what you often perceive as being negative is actually necessary and positive from our point of view. And now for the rest of today's message. I would like all of you to begin to perceive the different energies that are coming into your earth, whether they be water, light, fire, or mineral, as being kingdoms of which you are a part. For in truth, you are not separate from them. It is the ego self that has imagined a separation between you and all the other realms of existence. This is why I gave you a recent alignment. In order to become one with all of the dimensions that exist on this planet, before you begin your meditations. This will allow all that the light and love that you receive from the source to be shared with these other realms. As your consciousness flows into them, sending love and light into these realms, and sending your gratitude into these realms, will greatly assist in your consciousness returning into a state of oneness with them. This means you will become more consciously aware of your oneness with these other realms as you send them your love, light, and gratitude. This is another one of the ways that I offer you to be of service to the earth. For all of you who are awakened are here to be of service. Of course, it is required that you spend time and energy on your own individual development and ascension. But that is not the ultimate goal of your ascension. It is not for you alone. It is for the planet as a whole, for humanity as a whole, that you must spend your time on your own development. Because all that you do for yourself is ultimately done for the whole. You are even now one with every life form on this planet. It is only your awareness of the oneness that needs to grow and to expand and to become stronger than the ego's perception of separation. This can only be done with practice, beloveds. Much, much practice. So all the time that you spend doing this is enhancing not only your own inner being, but the being of the entire world. That is why it is so important. And that is why I thank you again and again for all that you are doing, for your own spiritual development, and all that you do in service to all the other beings on this planet, all the other realms and dimensions that coexist here. I thank you for listening to this video. I love you and I bless you always. I am Metatron.